Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with all of the kits from magazines. So I've already done quite a few, well, a couple of different videos on my YouTube channel using these kits up. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do some more and let's see if we can really stash bust this. So I would like to use it all. I'm not going to be able to use it all in this video, but I think what I'm going to do is see if we can put a dent in it this time round. And then I did get a really good idea of one of my lovely subscribers, I think it was Rachel, who if it wasn't Rachel, it was somebody else, who said about doing how many tags can we create. So I think that's what I might do with the next video that I do with these, because there's lots and lots of gorgeous elements that we can. One second, because we have a little lady. Hi little lady, what we're trying to do. So she hasn't been on for a while, so she is getting chunky. So she is on a diet and she's looking for something, not quite sure what, but she's up to trouble. I can sense that she's up to trouble. So I'm going to say hello to everybody, little lady. She needs a haircut as well. Look at this, look at this. She needs it. She's desperate for a haircut, and her feet as well. I don't know if you can see. She's trying desperately. Look at that. She's got all of her fluff coming through. So she has knocked everything everywhere. What are you doing, little lady? There you go. Are you happy now? You're on the table. There is no drinks. There is no treats. I haven't got anything there for you. It's all gone. So yeah, it looks like we've got a little visitor. We may as well have a cat. You act like a cat. Let me move my stuff. And poor, I know what she's trying to do. I have a sugar dummy just to the side, so I think she wants that. Hi Lou. Are we going to get down? Are we going to say goodbye? Kiss kisses. Right, go in then. Go to Lucy. Oh, have you got her? Yep. Right, yeah. Bye bye. She is up to trouble, honestly. I know she is. So I've got a feel. Can you open the back door for them so they can run in and out? Because she is literally looking for something to steal, and yeah. Right, she has gone out. Let's hope there's no more interruptions with her. Are you okay? Yeah. So what I thought I would do today in this video is I have these left in my stash that I bought from our lovely Julia when she was doing a de-stash of papers and other bits and pieces. And I've already used them to make one lot of embellishments, and I thought, you know what, let's come on and let's make some more embellishments. So, or clusters, or whatever it is that we want to create. Now, some of these are more like journaling cards, so I might actually just take these out completely and pop them in my journaling card collection, because yeah, I would actually use them in journaling. So as I find them, we will sort them. Now I definitely want to use this, but I'm thinking I'm going to stick it all together. Yeah, maybe put some paper on so we have like a really big card topper. So let's start off with that, because this is meant to be all split up, but yeah, not something that I'm particularly going to use for anything. So how about I like that paper? I feel like there's two there, but there isn't. So what I'm going to do is, let's grab my glue. Okay, and I'm just going to pop some glue all over this. If it just wants to, I think there's a little bit stuck in it. I need to clean them. I always need to clean these metal bits, but yeah. My friend, she has this glue, and I don't know how she does it. She keeps it all really, really clean and working perfectly. And for some reason, I never do. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that on there. Just like so. Okay. Right, and then I'm going to grab some scissors, and I'm just going to cut across, well, cut around, sorry, not across, cut around it like so. And then that it'll keep all of those sections together, and then we can make like a really nice big card topper with this. So I think that will be nice. But yeah, I think it'll just be nice to use these kits up. So I know that a lot of you have enjoyed seeing me use magazine kits up, because we all get, I mean, when we get the magazines and stuff, we always have little bits left over, don't we, that just seem to end up accumulating, and we leave them in a drawer, and yeah, all the rest of it. So it is quite nice to use them up. So there is that. Now I'm just going to go on and start adding some bits and pieces really to it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just putting some glue on here. I'm not sure how far to go up actually. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just going to cut down. It's not very straight, and then cut down there. So there's that bit, and yeah, I know we're covering up most of that flower, but this is really just the background page, so I'm okay about that. So and I'm just going to stick that one just along there like so, and we're going to cut that as well. Okay, right, so there's that piece. What else do we have that can go on? See, we've got some gorgeous floral bits that we can just add on, that I think would work quite nicely. I'm liking that one so far. See, we've just got so much paper. Yeah, I think this would work out actually perfect for how many tags, because we can really build some nice backgrounds up with all the paper that we have. So if I get the paper out of the way a second, because there's just so much of it, we can sort of go from there. Do I want to add? I don't think I do. Yeah, just having a look. Yeah, there's nothing there that I want. Oh, lady's just run away with something, so I'm going to go and see what she's got. And then I'll come back and we'll have a look to see what we have. So I'll probably sort this out into some sort of order. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've done all of that. So we've got some nice little neat piles. And I gave Lady a very big bone, so hopefully, yeah. Although she has just tried to hide it in an envelope, so yeah. So that's alright, isn't it? Right, I'm liking that. I'm liking the length of that sentiment. I'm literally choosing the sentiments on the length and things. So let's have a look. So these are all the fussy cut elements that I have left. So I don't actually have a lot left compared to paper, but that is fine. Oh, she's gone off. She's walking with her. Yeah. I quite like that. Now I'm thinking of raising it up. So I've got a piece of foam here. So let's use that piece of foam, okay, like that, and then I'm just going to pop that on there, and then like I said, I really like that sentiment, how big it is. I quite like that there actually, but I'm just wondering, do I have any flowers that are sort of similar? We do have some butterflies, so I suppose we could use those. What about if we use maybe that as well? That could work, I like that. And then I'm thinking if we just bring in, yeah, just a couple of butterflies, I think would work. Very simple actually. Oh, yeah, do you know what? I like that. Wondering whether to change that for a smaller one. Let's have a look, see what we've got. So I actually have that one over there, and maybe that one there. Yeah, I think that's lovely. Oh, and I've got a tiny little one here which could just sit there. Yeah, I think that works perfectly. So let's start adhering all of this down. I'm going to start off with this piece. And that's just going to go across there like so, And I'm not raising these up, I'm going to leave all of these flat. Okay, and that's going to just come on there like that, and then I'm just going to go down the centre of this and just, yeah, just so that we can have it, the wings have movement, because I do think that when you're adhering butterflies down, if you just glue them by the body, you can get that movement from the wings, and it just makes your piece just really, really pop. So yeah, I really do like that. But then I think a lot of us, that's how we do our butterflies, isn't it? Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm just going to turn this over. I mean, this is ready just to put on a card, and actually I may, once we finish, I may just put this straight on a card, so we'll do this one together. I think I've got some 6x6 cards somewhere, although if you bear with me, I do have, oh there we go, I have this gatefold card that would look beautiful on. Yeah, I might do that at the end, so I'm just going to put that off to the side. Right, let's start with these. So I've got lots of these little bits, and I've got lots of these as well, puzzle bits. So I'm thinking that we have something like, maybe like this. So just, yeah, maybe something like that, and maybe one just under there, so that keeps all of that together. So I'm liking that, and I'm thinking of popping that up on top. So I'm not going to think too much about this, we really are just going to go for it. Now the other thing I could bring in is some inks, some of my distress inks if I wanted to, because that would really help. Let's have a look, what colour should we go for? I'm actually thinking of this crushed olive. What have I just dropped? I just dropped a load of butterflies. Let me just grab them. My floor is an absolute mess. I am in a serious need of tidying it up, of hoovering up and actually sweeping all of the bits of paper up, but I haven't got around to it yet. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on there. Then I'm going to grab this piece, and that's just going to stick on there. So as you can see, not really thinking about what I'm sort of, I'm not overthinking, sorry. I am thinking about placement, but I'm not overthinking of what I'm doing, because I think sometimes we can get caught up on, yeah, right, oh, that works perfectly. So I'm just using this green just to go around these pieces, and just bringing a little bit on that. So I'm liking that. So that was crushed olive, really pretty, really, really pretty. Now I've got these smaller tags which I'm very tempted to sort of use, and have, I'm sure I've got somewhere, I do, I've got a couple of circles, but I'm actually thinking that maybe I don't want a circle. I'm just layering things up now really, so I'm not sort of, because I really want to use stuff, I don't want to bin it. So I'm liking that with that, and that on there. So yeah, that looks nice. And then dream big and reach for the stars, love that. So I'm going to work from the top and go down. So let's stick that, and then I'm just going to stick this, making sure everything is where I want it to be, and then we're going to stick that, Okay, like so. I'm going to pick that up, and then just under here, I'm just going to put some glue. Right, and then this bit, let's glue it down. And that's just going to sit on the top of that piece, like so. Making sure that's all straight, and then I'm just going to pop that on there. So again, just popping some of my wet glue down, and then I want that just on there like that. Now I feel like I just want maybe a couple of different sort of embellishments, so not looking for a huge amount. Actually, perfect. That pop of that crushed olive is absolutely gorgeous. There's a little one underneath there. Absolutely gorgeous. I really like it. So that one there. I do have this. No, I think it's just too much. Yeah, I don't want that. So I really like that. I like how that looks. And what I'm going to do is come in with these gold. So I'm just going to stick 3 on here. Like so, and then just 2 in this bottom corner, like that. So there is another embellishment. That is really cool. I do like that. Right, I am looking at it though, and it's got a mark here that I'm not quite liking. I'm wondering if I can sort of hide it with a butterfly. Take these off, so I can re-glue these back on. But yeah, it's just got a little mark that I really don't like. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one, I think. So just going to glue a little bit down, and then let's pop our gems back down. Oh, there it is. I was going to say I've lost one, but I haven't. It's stuck to my nail. Like I say, we can always re-stick them down, but it was just bothering me, that little space. Right, okay, now I'm happy. So there we have it. So that's our second one. Now these can all be turned into embellishments for cards, tags, anything that you want. There's no sort of reason, right, like no sort of, oh, what's the word? I can't think of the word, guys. Help me out. No sort of rules to this. Now I'm thinking with these ones of actually doing it so that we've got like paper underneath, so it sort of builds up. I quite like that idea, so that's what I'm going to do. So for this first one, actually for this little one, I'm going to need my trimmer. So it's just going to be like just strips of paper, really. Yeah, that would fit on. So what size do we have? So I'm wanting 1 inch. Okay. By so 1 inch by 2 1/4. Hopefully, and that can just sit on there, and actually that sits on nicely, but I am going to take 1/8 of an inch off, just so that it looks a little better, and then I'm going to glue this down. So that's our first one done. Oh. Okay, try not to get it all, there we go. So there's the first bit. So then let's grab our second bit. So this measures in total 4 inches by 2 3/4. So let's do 3.5 inches. Oh, 3.5 by 2 1/4. I think that should be okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. So that's the second layer. And then I need something for the bottom layer. So we're really just, it's sort of matting and layering with this one, and the thing about it is they're not going to be perfect, but when we start adding them onto cards and making them into cards and stuff, you can add like little bits into them that'll help everything tie in together. I mean, how nice does that look? But no, it could, well, I think they would actually look perfect. But right, can't use those ones, so let's see what else I've got. Something really nice, actually. What about if we just do this? Yeah, so I'm going to measure this. This is 3.5 by 4.5, so I'm going to do 3 by 4, and that should fit. So we're just going to have a plainer background for this one. I need to take another bit off. So, okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. Right, okay, let's move this out of the way. Move that on there. So let's stick this on. Like so. And then we'll have a look to see what embellishments we can stick on. Okay. Right, so there's that piece. And then I'm thinking, actually I'm very much thinking of having that, yeah, I'm going to have that right up to that edge. I just like the way that it all looks, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got little Quincy behind me, so he's just fluffing up his bed. Right, okay, so there's that. Make sure that it is level with there. Right, okay, and then this little bit I'm going to actually have down just in this corner. Or do I have it going across? No, I want it down in that corner. And it's thinking it outside of the box as well when you do embellishments. It's really, really good for stash busting. So if there's stuff in your stash that you really, really want to use up, then this is definitely one of those occasions where you get to have a lot of fun, and yeah, you get to use up bits that you wouldn't normally use. See, I'm loving that. And you get to do some serious stash busting. So I think just that would be perfect. And the thing about making embellishments as well is you can use them on so many different things that it's just, yeah, it's fab. So they're just ready to go. So, and it is nice to actually have a box of embellishments already made. And if you've got a card that you need to make very quickly, then you can just quickly grab your embellishments box, grab what's in it, and grab a card, put a bit of backing paper on and put the embellishment on, and it's done. So it's a really, really good way. See that, I'm loving that, and I don't think we need much more at all. I'm gonna have that leaf, I like that leaf with it, just like that. I think if anything else, it'll probably just be a butterfly. However, I don't think that one would be. Now we're covering everything. Right, I'm liking that as it is, and then I'm just going to grab some of these gems, but the pink ones, and I'm just going to pop 3 gems on. And there is our third little embellishment. How nice is that? And then if you just sort of grab a card base, so let me grab a card base quickly. So this one, for instance, and shot it on. I mean, how lovely is that? That's actually really pretty. I like that. Right, okay, so there's that one. Let's do another one. I haven't, no idea what time we're on. I think we're coming up to half an hour or so. So yeah. Right, for this I'm actually going to do some tearing. So I'm going to tear down the sides. So I'm going to actually tear down all of the sides. Plastic keeps trying to come off. I managed to cut myself on my Apple cutter. Every time we get something new, a new knife or a new, I don't know, gadget for the kitchen. So it was a cheese grater last month. I managed to grate my thumb. So I've got a lovely scar on my thumb. And then this month I bought a new Apple cut upper thing, whatever you call them. And I managed to cut my finger on it. How? I have no idea. But I did. So yeah. So I put a plaster on it because it was stinging actually, but I wasn't using anything that would make it sting. So well, not that I'm aware of, but yeah, it was a bit annoying. So, right, just tearing up bits of paper now just to pop them on. Don't be afraid to tear up your paper. I know a few people have said that it's just something that they can't do, and I think it's either you can or you can't, but then my suggestion would be just go for it. You know, and the more you tear, the more you will absolutely love doing it, and the more designs will come into your head. It's how I actually first started doing my my cards, was tearing paper, because I just couldn't do anything straight for the life of me. I tried so hard as well. Oh, should we have that one that way actually? Yeah, I like that. Well, I'm going to get rid of this pink border. I don't like the pink border. So yeah, so that was how I first started making cards. Oh. And I still love ripping today. I must admit, a lot of my cards now seem to be measured and matted and layering. That seems to be what I'm really into now. But eventually, I always go back to what I love. I just try out different styles. But I think you always do, don't you? You always go back to what you love doing. Right, I'm going to stick that there. So I know we're not looking like much at the minute, but we will. Someone as special as you deserves a wonderful birthday. And then we could have another little sentiment, because we've got loads, so I could put with love. Or have like a big happy birthday. So that could go just across that. Actually, I quite like that. No, I think I want the hello for something else. Oh, look, I'm mixing everything up again, because I do this, don't I? Oh, I like that actually. Do you know what? I'm thinking that maybe it, you know. It may be what I want to do. So do I want to add a little, make sure we don't cover the writing. Yeah, I think so. I quite like that, so let's do that. So I'm going to stick this down first. Oh, Quincy, bless him, he's still trying to puff his bed up. Do you know, I bought them both brand new beds for my craft room. So I got a brown one for Lady and I got a white one for Quincy. And do you know how annoying those two are? Lady went straight for the white one and Quincy went straight for the brown one. I'm sure they did it just on purpose, just to wind me up. Right, I'm loving that. I'm going to pop some of these pink gems on as well. I'm just going to put 3 on. Okay, that's 1, 2, and just that. Make sure that's straight. Ah, that's actually really, really sweet. So there's that one. I think I'm going to make one more, and then we'll turn that other one into a card. I'm going to actually do one of the flowers. I think. Do I want to do one of the flowers? Actually, do you know what we could do with one of the flowers really easily by just adding in, yeah, one of these. So let's do this one. Right, I'm just going to get rid of some of these tabs. There's a few bits that I've already got rid of the tabs, which is why I haven't cut any off as of yet, but yeah, there is some of the tabs that's just annoying. Right, and then, oh, perfect. Yeah, do you know what, we're going to go with that. So keeping this very, very simple, like this is going to be ridiculously simple, so I hope you don't mind. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this one on, so let's glue that down. Okay, like that. And then I'm just going to glue that off to the side. How gorgeous is that? So I'll put some glue on. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is we're going to just cut around this. Like so. Right. And where it says love, we're going to cover it and we're going to pop for you. There we go. How gorgeous is that? Oh, that's turned out beautiful. And there we go. Like I said, we were going to do that one very, very simply. So I'm going to bring this card in. So let's get this made. So I'm going to grab some 8x8 paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark where I need to pencil, where I need to cut it. And then I'm going to cut two pieces. So this is going to be our front. This is going to be a very quick card, which you will see. And this is why it's nice to have some of these embellishments. That's 2 3/4 it needs to be. So this is 8 inches by 2 3/4 inches. So that's the size of our paper that we are using. So this is a gatefold card, but it has been made using an A4 sheet of paper. Okay, let's stick that one down. Just going to check this. Yep. And let's stick this one down. So, okay. And then I'm going to cut a piece that's 5.5 inches to go inside. So what do I have? What might work? Oh, I quite like that one. So this is going to be, this is 8 inches. I'm going to do it by 5.5, and that should fit, hopefully. Yes, perfect. So let's glue that down. So making sure there's plenty of glue, and then pop that in. Okay, so that's our centerpiece all done. Then all I'm going to do is we're just going to stick this on there like that. But I'm only going to glue 1/2 of it, so I'm just going to go before that halfway line and make sure I've got plenty of glue on here, like so. And then I'm going to stick that down like so. So that's that. Now we could even add a second one if we wanted to. I'm thinking I'm going to actually having one inside. Oh, I like that. Yeah, do you know what, I think I'm going to. Or do I want thinking of you? Thank you for holding me together. dream big, reach for the stars. Does that fit in? Because the sentiments, that sentiment sort of goes. That does not go at all. The thinking of you one doesn't go. Have I got a different something else that we can sort of pop on? Got with love. Oh, we've got hello. It doesn't hide. Because I really want to use this one. Okay, so if I did it like that, and then we had hello going, yes, let's do that, so that I can use this piece. Okay. And then pop the hello on, because I think it goes quite nicely. Okay, oh, there's a little gem under there that's stopping it from sticking, so there we go. And then this is going to go right in the centre of our middle bit. Okay. So when you open the card up, that's what you see. So that's what we've got. Yeah, I'm not even going to put anything else on. I think it looks lovely. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. So we just made a few things. So I've made 5 toppers, so here they all are. I will come back on, I think, with the rest of it. I think we'll make some tags and just keep going until all the tags are made. But oh, I love that. I think that card is beautiful. And these are going to go in my embellishments box, ready for when I need them for another day. So I just hope it's given you a bit of inspiration to get your scraps out and to have a play and see what you can come up with. It's always good to have an embellishments box of all different embellishments you've made ready for those quicker cards you want to create. I'm going to leave it there, but until next time, please do all take care and happy crafting. Bye.